Hi, Stacy here today to talk to you about the Vera Bradley Totes. Just to clarify, this is the tote. I get questions all the time. What's the name of this bag? No, really, it's called just the tote. Pretty self-explanatory. I have quite a collection here, as you can see, and I'm going to show you the different patterns that I own, as well as the difference between the new style and the older version. So to get started here, I have the Heather tote, as you can see. It's in the older style. It has the toggle closure, a sturdy base, and the interior has 3 pockets in it. Kind of hard to show you, but it does. Right there where the white Vera Bradley tag is. So it's overall a pretty useful bag. It carries well. It lays flat on the shoulder. The older style, I believe, had quilted straps, but they've gone away from that for quite some time now. So you've got your flat straps here. I think this one's a little twisted. You can see there. Hangs pretty nicely. And again, this is in Heather, so look at that beautiful color there. I love Heather. It's one of my favorite patterns. I have a lot of stuff in Heather. But you've got these big patches of color. So really, any item you have in Heather could take on a different look depending on what color is mostly shown on that item. And you can see the big paisleys, the florals in the border. Of course, it has the signature Vera Bradley logo there, and also on this side. This is the front with the tortoise shell toggle on it. It weighs, without anything in it, about 12 to 13 ounces. So it's pretty lightweight, which is one of the huge features of Vera Bradley. Being lightweight, it's easier on your back and on your shoulders. Now this one here is the new style of tote that they recently came out with. This is not an outlet version. This is an actual store version. I got proof right here. It has the coordinating interior Kiev dots, I believe it is, Kiev dots pattern. This is Kiev paisley, one of the newer patterns. And as you can see some obvious differences right away. It has trim along the bag, which kind of gives it a finished look. They've done away with their signature border, which, I don't know, it just really made Vera Bradley, and it had a really good story behind it. When the founders first met, they went into the wallpaper business together, and so they put that border on their purses, kind of, giving homage to their wallpaper past. But it seems like they've gone away from that. They have this, oh, there we go, front side here. Vera Bradley logo in black on a little nameplate there. It appears to be leather. It may be faux leather. It weighs a little less than the older version. It's about 10 to 11 ounces. One of the biggest changes is that they've gotten rid of the toggle closure, and now they have this magnetic snap button closure, which is handy. They also have more pockets on the inside. Still have the sturdy base, but they've got 2 pin holders and a slip-in pocket there. And these pockets are in the nylon lining, whereas the interior pattern is lining the purse. And then you can see here, there's 3 more pockets here. So they've added another pocket and 2 pin pockets to the interior of the purse. So they've made it a little more functional, but they've also cut a few corners and make it a little more lightweight, in my opinion. But at least it doesn't have that nylon lining through it all. Not a huge fan of that, but look at that pattern. Isn't that gorgeous? With the black background and the jewel tones in the paisleys and the florals. I'm a sucker for paisleys too. So I think this is a gorgeous bag. it would look really cute in the winter, which here up north it's still winter, so it's not quite springtime yet. But beautiful pattern. Let me show you what other colors I have. This is Baroque. Again, another winter pattern that ladies like. It's in the older style. Some Vera fans prefer very little white on their bags, which is understandable. It's harder to keep clean, or they want very little of the yellow. To me, this is more yellow than a lime green, but you hear it both ways. It's got the interior pattern there. You can see those pockets. This is a new style, nomadic floral. This is a recently retired pattern, but again, it's cute. It can hold or hide the dirt a little easier with the gray tones to it. That more of that contrasting to show where those pockets are with the nomadic petal interior. This is Camo Floral. Cute pattern with the coordinating Camo Cat on the inside. Kind of a summery pattern in my opinion. Very cute, as is most of Vera Bradley. This is Northern Lights. I don't understand why it's called Northern Lights. Like I said, I live up north. We have the Northern Lights here. And I'm sorry, this is not Northern Lights. Northern Lights are more of a green, purple hue. Almost reminds me more of fireworks than these pine cone looking things. But it's a cute color scheme, at least, with the pinks and the blacks. And there's the inside there, the interior pattern. I really like it too. There is, I don't have a tote in this, but Northern Stripes. There's Northern Lights, Northern Stripes. Northern Stripes is not the interior pattern, but it's more like a sister pattern to the Northern Lights. It actually has stripes in it, so that one makes sense. Bohemian Blooms. It also has a sister pattern called Bohemian Chevron, but this is more of this is the floral interior pattern to it. I like this one because it's retro looking to me. I do like florals, and I picked this one out in particular because I really love that red geranium right there. Super cute. I don't know, Valentine's Day purse, Christmas purse. Pink Swirls. This is a breast cancer pattern. It's retired. It's no longer their current breast cancer pattern. But as you can see, I've got Vera strings everywhere. Kind of there, got the tag straight. It is a breast cancer pattern. It says Vera Bradley Foundation for Breast Cancer, and gives you a little more information about it. But the breast cancer patterns are going to have a unique tag, as opposed to, bring up Bohemian Blooms here, the green tag. So pink tag is breast cancer pattern. Regular green tag is just a regular pattern. So what that means is when you buy these from Vera Bradley, I think 10% of your purchase goes towards their breast cancer foundation, which is awesome. And again, another cute pattern with the coordinating border. It's got the pink swirls flowers interior, so this is not an outlet tote. I don't think any of my totes are outlet versions, but you can find items in the pink swirls flowers pattern as well as pink swirls. This is my youngest sister's favorite pattern. I recently got her a BB bag in this for her new little girl. Here's another breast cancer pattern, probably the most popular breast cancer pattern that they have. Pink elephants. Look at those elephants, just adorable, adorable. Love it, love it, love it. And they've got their signature paisleys. And the interior there with that basket weave pattern. This is ink blue. I just like this as a casual bag. I think it goes well with jeans and a t-shirt. Even what I have on right now, really. Kind of dress it down or dress it up with ink blue. So it's a cute one. Got a little bit of green to it. And that's another pattern that you can find items in the interior pattern with that. Ink spots, I think it is. Midnight Blues. Just got a tote in this, or not a tote, a throw in this pattern. Absolutely love it. Been wanting one of those for a while. Finally, I got one at a decent price. There's that. Some ladies don't like the big yellow flowers. There's a little bit of yellow flowers there, or orange, I guess you call it. But I don't mind it too much. I like the pops of color in it. It's my mother-in-law's favorite pattern. She's a blue person. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see this right here. Kind of pull it in. There, right there is the diamonds don't match up. That's okay. That happens. Some are worse than others. Obviously, on this pattern, you don't see it very much, but that doesn't mean it's fake. The diamond stitching is very hard to do at the factories, and sometimes they don't hit their points. Parisian Paisley is okay. I liked it more until Camp Paisley came out, because you pull up these side by side here. You know, kind of a same scheme. It's got the black background with the paisleys and the florals, but I feel like this one's a little too bright, kind of candy colored, whereas this is more jewel tones. It's so much so that I've even had ladies be like, is that fake? Is that really Vera Bradley? Yes, Parisian Paisley is a real pattern, and it has the Parisian pom-poms pattern. Now you can get that in the throw as well. This interior pattern, kind of blah, but you know, if you're looking for something plain for your living room, it wouldn't be bad with that black background. This is Rosewood. Another pretty floral pattern. I feel like it's more for the fall. It has the brown trim, chocolate in it with the pink tones. Very cute. This is an older one. Venetian Paisley. My mom really likes this one. She's more of an orange person than I am. But there's that pattern. You can kind of tell which patterns I'm not huge fans of, because I'll talk about them a little bit less. And there's the interior coordinating pattern. They had a cell phone case out in this interior pattern, and it was super cute with a green trim and this blue stripe. But I haven't made that one in a while. That was two Midnight Blues. Don't need show both of them. This is Alpine Floral. Absolutely love this pattern. Love the color scheme of it. I was a little disappointed in the throw. I'll do another video with the throw because I feel like the design got kind of blurry in the throw. But there's the Alpine Check interior pattern, and you can find a lot of things in Alpine Check as well as Alpine Floral, especially at the outlet. It was one of their bigger interior pattern hits. Impressionista. This one kind of grew on me. I'm a huge fan of Monet, so I thought this would be right up my alley, and then I saw it, I'm like, it's okay. But I like the purples in it. It's cute. So it's growing on me. It's got Impressionista stripe interior there. And this one has, I just noticed, the special care tag that you'll often see in bags telling you that it has a solid base, so don't wash it. The solid base is cardboard. It will turn to mush. I've had that happen before, where my bag got so soaked that the base was ruined. If you're buying on eBay, especially for maybe newer sellers, they may consider this the tag and say it's new with tags. No, this is not the tag. Okay, this is just a little insert to tell you, hey, this has a sturdy base, don't wash it. Petal Paisley. Another cute one with the interior pattern similar to Parisian Paisley, with the dots there and the pink. Very cute. Another older one, Indigo Pop. Now, the symmetry on this can get a few ladies. This one's, I don't know, fine by me, but it's not huge to me. Maybe if you have a little OCD, you'll want something that lines up a little bit better. Whereas you can see the top here kind of cuts off more than this one. But it's got good symmetry at the top there. And the last one is Tutti Frutti, which I will be carrying this spring. Such a fun Easter pattern. Definitely an older one. But there it is with the pops of color and the interior. And you can find baby items in this pattern too. The pajamas, I believe, maybe the swimsuit cover, blankets, and the toys in this pattern for little girls. Again, something I'll probably be carrying at Easter. I love the color scheme. So I hope you enjoyed seeing all the different patterns in the tote collection that I have, seeing the differences between the new totes and the old ones, the pluses and minuses. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment down below the video. Please like my video with a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to learn more about Vera Bradley. Thank you. So this is what happens when you have so much Vera that you actually forget about some of the totes that you have. I was putting my totes away from my video and discovered I had more patterns to show you. So let's get started. Here is another breast cancer pattern. This is ribbons. Another cute tote. This is one of my favorite breast cancer patterns. I see it out in the stores, you know, out in the wild, and I just love it. I'll pause and look at it, provided that my children let me do that. Again, it has the pink tag on it. If you can see that, hopefully not too much flash there. But it is one of the older style of totes. Here is one of the most recent breast cancer patterns, Catalina Pink. It's okay. Some complaints, especially with Catalina Blues, the sister color, sister pattern, people say it looks faded, and it's not faded, it's just the way the background is. This has a navy background with a hint of purple. Got a little bit of string there, cut, but it has some pretty flowers on it. I like the placement of the white flower in the center. And that border, you know, isn't really that different than the pattern. Actually, it's not really different at all, but they do still have it on that one. That's Catalina Pink. And then Catalina Blues, sorry. Pink is singular, blues is plural. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you the interior pattern. Here, let's go back. Okay, ribbons, interior pattern. Very cute checked pattern there. How can I forget the interior patterns? They're just as important. Catalina Pink Diamonds is the interior pattern, and you'll find items in this pattern as well. And then you have the, I think it's Catalina Showers, I want to say, interior pattern with the Catalina Blues. And though it says blue, it does have some green in it as well. But you'll also find items, especially at the outlet stores, in that interior pattern. And then Symphony and Hue. I'll try to hold up all three patterns here, but again, it's another black background with the multicolored florals and paisleys. This one's been a pretty popular pattern over the years. Definitely good for fall and winter. And there's the interior pattern. I really like that. It kind of reminds me of Murano glass. I've got a paperweight in Murano glass that looks like that interior pattern. So cute. I wish I could have a purse with that instead of the outside. But that's just me. And to show you, I've got Symphony and Hue, sideways Cab Paisley, if I can hold all of these, and Parisian Paisley, again the middle one being the most current and newest style. But they all kind of have that similar theme with the black background and the different colors. This is a little more yellowed or muted. You've got your jewel tones and then your candy tones, candy colors. My last tote to show you is Canterbury Magenta. There is a sister pattern in this, Canterbury Cobalt, but I don't have it. And there's the interior of it. I think Canterbury Magenta is a little more popular than Canterbury Cobalt. I think a lot more women like the black and pink and white pattern, and it's got that cute interior pattern there. Something that I've noticed with Vera fans that they worry about the symmetry on this bag as well. And it has the sturdy base as well being the tote. So, I wanted to show you, lastly, the two black and white and pink and gray patterns. I don't think Northern Lights was a great hit for Vera, but this one was a home run. But kind of gave you a side-by-side comparison if you're into this color scheme, which clearly I am in almost every other color scheme because I have them all. And then I did say lasso, but I'm wrong. Sierra. It's got a southwestern theme to it. It's pretty popular. Ladies like it. It's got the Sierra Stream interior pattern, and you can find the Sierra Stream pattern in the extra large throw. Not in Sierra, but Sierra Stream. And you'll find a lot of items in Sierra Stream. But this is Sierra, the exterior pattern. And it's got, like I said, a fun southwest feel to it, with the yellows and the turquoise and the oranges and the overall design with the florals in it. A lot of women like this good pattern for fall again. Paul, who knows? Paul may like it too. But it's one I would definitely carry with more casual items. So, that's my review for the totes. If you have any questions, please let me know. Please put a comment down below the video. You can also subscribe to my channel and learn more about Vera Bradley and the different items that I have. I have a lot. And if you can give me a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you.